Yeah, well, like I said, mission accomplished, technically. Oh, yes, Ninian is back as well. Oh, Hector. Don't be rude. He's decent enough. Oh, this is shaping up to be a bit of a pity party, I think. Ah, Quintessence. Merkel almost referenced something like that. He said something about force, in all capital letters, but he was talking about quintessence. So yes, this Nurgle guy was pulling the strings. So basically, Nurgle, yeah. Well, Hector summed it up pretty nicely. Nurgle orchestrated a war to, you know, make up for the lack of quality quintessence. Oh no, sad Eliwood. there's more. Go, Eliwood. Yeah, that sounds like a bad guy for you. He's able to steal the life force of others to heal himself. Alright, so let's take a quick look around the map. We only have a relatively small party this time, and it is at night, so we've got all this darkness to deal with, which is less than ideal. But I did play ahead a little bit to test some things out on my end, and on the plus side of things, I can tell you that these ballistas here, they are not actually a threat. I'm actually going to be able to use them to my advantage this time. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 10 units this time. Since it is at night, we're going to want Matthew for sure, and for other reasons. Marcus doesn't need all of this. Get this inventory management out of the way. Oh yeah, all the stuff I bought with Legalt. I know what I wanted to do. Since I got, you know, 2 of each killer weapon, I figured I'd start passing them around. And that's fine. Since killer weapons are just so good, we'll give Hector an axe. Why not? And then I want... Oh, selling the Devil Axe. You know, that's a good idea. I do have things I want to sell. So, good call. Does the Devil Axe even sell for all that much? I don't remember. But, no harm in it. Because I'm not playing for rating anyway. Scylla do it, I think. You know what? That's fair enough. Alright, I think that's enough management. Get the augury just for good measure. Okay, oh, that's right. See, I thought there was a way to sell from the trade menu, but I wasn't entirely sure. Alright. Torches. Yeah. Well, I don't have a sleep staff anymore, but... oh yeah, it's right there. Sell that. Is there anything else I wanted to sell? Probably not. I think I'm good. I'm getting a little worried about how much I've used the rapier, but it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think what I will do... I'm gonna trade swords, Raven, so let's get Legault's steel sword. Slightly redundant with the iron blade there. Since it is such a small party, I would like to get some mages in here, just because, really, but I'm only allowed 10 units, so I think this will be good. You know, that's a fair point. There's really no reason to do so in this case, now that you mention it. Oh well. I'm probably not going to do any fighting with Matthew, and I probably wouldn't do any fighting with Legault anyway. Oh yeah, they both do. There's an item that the boss has that I will want to steal, and both Matthew and Legault are totally capable of doing it. Yeah, see? Oh yeah, also Ninian is here. Ninian serves the exact same role as Nils did in Lynn's campaign. She's also got a special dance, Ninice's Grace. You might recall that that was the ring that was stolen from her back in Lynn's campaign. And let me tell you, you can do some shenanigans with it. So if we check Eliwood's status, here it is. He's got this defend condition, so his defense and resistance are increased for this first turn. It's increased by 10, both of those numbers. So, yeah, he's not going to take any damage from these monks here. Just at all. But before I do that, I go here. I've got to fight. Restore staff. Let's see, where else do I want to send people? I mean, everywhere, really, but... yeah, we'll just use the Iron Lance to get it out of the way. So I said this before, but I did play through this chapter earlier on my own time. Mostly to make sure I got the emulator tuned up properly. And honestly, this isn't a bad chapter at all. It's really nothing to worry about. So many things to do that could be done. What I will say here is, basically, as long as I don't cross into these squares or go over them, I've got practically all the time in the world to do whatever I want here. And that means I will also show off the arena for a little bit. But for now, let's give Priscilla another move. I do also want to point out that Ninian's stats are exactly the same as Nil's were at the end of Lynn's campaign. Also, wow, look at that defense. I forgot that. That's a lot. And then last time, I did get Priscilla to a high enough level to promote her. I'm not doing that just yet. I want maybe another level or two to give her a chance for her magic to pick up. Because she needs it. I forgot to take off Eliwood's rapier. It's alright, he just got a crit though. Hey, resistance. I think Raven can take this kill. Well, Fergus isn't here, and I am. Ah, it's a light room. Well, Legault had one, and I did make use of it to make sure I could do something. What did I have him do? What was it? Not too important. We'll send Matthew up here, where he'll be fine, just to extend the vision range a little more. Steel Lance will finish this guy off in one use, so why not? Not a shine. That's an upgraded version of the light magic. Torch would probably be good to use. Even better defense. I'll take it. I mean, you don't want your dancer or bard to ever really be even close to the front lines where they could take damage, but it is good to know that Ninian, in this case, will not be taking a lot of damage if she even gets hit. Which she usually won't, because what's her evasion? 43 is not bad. I feel like sending Hector up this way is probably fine. But I also want Eliwood up there so we can get a steel weapon from this armory right here. Marcus can't support, so that's fine. Still forgot to take the rapier off Eliwood. So it might break, and if it does, I will be sad, but not completely devastated. Damn. Poison is just the worst. Let's see here. I'm definitely going to finish off this guy. Actually, I think this is the first time in-game that we've seen Wyvern Riders as a unit. Wyvern Riders are basically the physical version of Pegasus Knights. Which is to say that... well, it's more that they have higher strength rather than skill and speed. At least looking at this guy. And they have high defense and low resistance. You know what, that's also true. Poison weapons are free extra experience. So, with that in mind, I'll just heal up Lynn. If you're worried that Priscilla is too far on the front lines, don't. It's fine. Oh, Rebecca, please. Please. I beg of you. Get this bandit out of the way. He's got a poison axe, but look at that 0 hit. I love it. I love to see it every single time. Oh, I don't like that. Is that archer gonna go for that ballista? I don't know, but maybe if I have Hector there as a distraction, it'll be fine. Just in case, I'll move Arena down around here, I think. Yeah, this should be fine. Still no support for Marcus and Merlinus. Even better. Hector takes her hand axe and laughs. Honestly, that seemed like pretty weak damage from the monks there, so I'm wondering, did Hector's resistance? I guess 4 isn't a lot, but it's probably more than Hector should have. So, you know what? I'll take it. Anyway. Move units up ahead. I'll ride the ballista, just for funsies. I mean, Rebecca could probably double that guy on his own, but, yeah, that is true. Light magic is the weakest of it. So continuing that analogy, anima magic, which just regular mages use, would be the lance, and I suppose dark magic would be the axe of the magic trinity. But I do want to keep using Lucius, because I 100% want him to get A support with Raven. That is practically non-negotiable. Let's see. Hector. Well, that guy does more damage, so let's take him out first. Plus, dark magic has, like, really broken spells. I know I mentioned we saw Luna last time. Yeah, Luna. I think in this game, Luna has really high accuracy, too. Oh, that's right. I wanted to send Kent up this way. Because I want to buy him the steel lance. But Luna's got that... Yeah. Yes, I know what you mean. Canis is somewhat mediocre. Although I do think that, you know, really, all the units are generally viable, probably. But yeah, Luna, remember, has high accuracy and high crit, I believe. And, you know, there's the part where it negates enemy resistance. So as long as the user has decent magic, then, yeah, they'll be fine. I'm not gonna care about antitoxin. I think what I'll do, I think this is where I will... This is where I will show off the arena a little bit. Well, I'm going to take a save state first. Just in case. But hey, welcome to the arena. So the way the arena works is you're given an amount of gold. that you're asked to wager. Generally, the amount of gold kind of indicates the difficulty of the fight, but you won't get to see that until you accept. Then, after you do, you'll see what type of enemy you're fighting and what level they are. Yeah, that sounds about right. Type of enemy, level, and what weapon they wield. So with someone like Eliwood, who's, you know, pretty fast, I mean, you see that accuracy, 27 hit, that's nothing to worry about at all. And then if you win, you get double your money back. It does count as a real battle. If your unit loses the fight and dies, that is a real death. So, you know, watch out for that. And as it said, you can yield before either unit dies, and that way you just lose the money you gambled rather than an entire person. I will say that when I played it earlier, I had Hector go into the arena for a battle, and his enemy, it was maybe around like 700 gold, 720 maybe. His enemy ended up being like a level 19 Cavalier with a silver sword. That ended poorly, let me just say. That Cavalier was doing 16 damage per hit, and he doubled Hector. And as you can see there, that would be enough to kill this Hector. I did get an extra level with him in that run. That gave him extra HP. So he survived at 1 health. Ooh. It's fine. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. It's just not quite there yet, so we'll put in this. So anyway, needless to say, I did lose that money, but I knew it wasn't for keeps anyway. Oh, hey, there's that sick mercenary critical animation. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Now again, I don't want to actually go into these squares just yet, because if I do, the boss, who's hiding somewhere in the darkness around here, I think, the boss will start to move, and since the win condition of this chapter is defeat the boss, I would like him to not move. You know what? I don't care about light ones, honestly. I just don't. There we go. You're right. Steel is heavier than feathers. That is a good bit. And I appreciate the reference to it. Here should still be fine. Just for fun, I'll use a torch because this is the place to use it. Let's go down here. Yeah, here's Oleg. boss of this chapter. He's armed with a silver axe and a steel bow. Yeah, look at that. He's got 7 speed, so as long as you have a thief with 8 speed, like, say, Matthew, you can steal that hero crest off of him, which is a promotion item for mercenaries, myrmidons, and fighters. As you might imagine, with that big silver axe there, and that beefy 31 raw attack power, generally the play is to bait him into using the steel bow and then attack him at close range. That's just a common theme with bosses, really. If they have a ranged weapon, it's probably a lot weaker than their direct attack weapon, so trick them into using that one instead. Put that on in case that brigand has any funny ideas about attacking Florina. And bring Hector down here just because. I guess that protects Florina. Priscilla's health could be a concern, but I'm not actually that worried. And I want to get... oh, here we go. Another support. I'm so glad it plays Merlinus' theme. Oh, Marcus, it's fine. You're not on the front lines at all. You can have little A pudding as a treat. Marcus has a refined palate. I love it. So I guess I could start sending Marcus out, but what if I didn't? That 19 critical is beautiful. But now these monks are going to be cowards and not get close enough for me to counterattack them directly. So I will do this. Just pelt them from afar, and do it again just for fun. Oh yeah, I do want to send Florina up here. There's a good item. So far we're getting stuff we already knew. But yes, this is the key here. We now have a promotional item for flying units. Hey, what do you know? I've got a flying unit right there. I'm not going to use it this turn, so I'll just put it back with Merlinus. Just trying to double check her resistance. 8 compared to 8 attack, so she'll be fine. How long is she going to be poisoned for? She'll be fine after this turn. So just for fun, I'll use this Restore staff. I'm betting that's more, yeah, that's more experience than just a regular heal. And I'll be able to heal on the next turn anyway. Oh yes, all the Wyvern Riders come from Burn. It's kind of how this game is, generally. We're getting a Worm Slayer. It's a sword that has effectiveness against Wyvern Riders, but I'm pretty sure I took out all of the Wyvern Riders in this chapter, so it's fine. Eliwood needs a new sword. Or I forget. That's true. It is also good against actual dragons, if an actual dragon were to ever appear. But why would that ever happen in a Fire Emblem game? Let's have Raven go in there. It's the level 9 Shine. I guess something I should have pointed out is that whenever you go into the arena, you're given a default weapon by automatically, just an iron weapon usually. That was not a spectacular level, but okay. So you're not using up any of your own weapons in your inventory. Now, Raven is capable of more than just that, I would say. Maybe if I draw the front line back, I'll have that monk come in at a better position. Oh, there's a Wyvern Rider, and there's another. Well, forget what I said about the usefulness of the Worm Slayer in the remainder of this chapter. But it is fine. Yeah, okay. You know, it occurs to me that since Hector is so strong, I should probably get an Iron Axe for him. I'll just buy one here. Just for the accuracy, because that is going to be the most accurate weapon he can have, I think. Unless the Wolf Bale... Yeah, even if the Wolf Bale is as accurate, I don't want to use it up since it's got special bonus effectiveness. Oh, that's the one. Alright, hey, there's a good level for Priscilla, finally. Oh, I mentioned that there were shenanigans you could do with the arena. and Ninian's Ninice's Grace to increase defense. So the thing that you can do is, it's kind of silly. There's, if you rescue someone who has a stat booster like that, okay. If you rescue someone who's got, ooh, nice, who has their stats boosted, they won't lose that status effect at the end of the turn. So what you do is you rescue them, then on the next turn you drop them into position, and then you have Ninian come in to dance them to get another turn, and then you could just put them in the arena again without losing that extra defense. Then you have someone else rescue your combatant, and then you just preserve the enhanced defense status. And then you can just cheese the arena like that and grind basically all you want. It's a legit strategy. So let's see. I wonder. You can sort by how much experience each unit has, which is nice. If I want to grind, I mean, that's the way to do it. So we'll give the arena another shot. This could be dangerous, but Raven won't get doubled. And that's the important thing. So as long as the shaman misses here, I'll feel confident. And, oh. I realized entirely too late that the fact that Raven would be getting the double means that the shaman would have died either way. Oh well. Oh, that is less good. I forgot about the Nomad. Oh boy. Fire Emblem, everyone. This is why you pay attention to enemy movement ranges. God. Hey, just more free healing. That's all this is. Scroll the map more. Maybe this torch will help me see a few more things. It's probably fine now. This guy just has a steel sword. This is range. I'm gonna have Matthew hide. And put a longsword on Raven. Have him continue to build support, so that's right. The unnecessary critical. Yeah, generally, I think I do kind of prefer to promote healers sooner rather than later. I'm going to shoot for level 12, which is entirely possible in this chapter, the way things are going. That guy's dead. What else is here? We've got this brigand. Because you're right, healing does take a lot of... leveling up a healer does take a lot of time, and I absolutely do not believe that it would be worth it to get a healer up to level 20 before promotion. Another archer there. Gonna come after Lynn. I'll put Hector there just because. I'd say also that I want to go to support with aha! Perfect. Yeah, basically, I do believe in promoting healers early because, again, it's like 11 experience for each use of heal, 12 for mend. Matthew's fine. See, even though he's in Oleg's range, Oleg won't move unless you hit these squares. Once you cross this line, or I suppose if you cross the whole line with a Pegasus, right? Oleg's not going to move. And even if he did, well, 34 hits to coin toss. Tempted to put Felina in the arena, and she's going to have the accuracy boost, or the support boost. Oh, Hector. It was beautiful. This guy's only got a hammer. See, that's a good level. Right, so I'm going to take another save state. Now I'm going to put Florina in the arena where she's getting her support bonus from Lynn. 630 gold against a mage? This will be easy. And just to milk the experience a little more, do like so. I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to make sure I get Priscilla up to the right level, and oh, hello. Let's put that on. And that one. And that. Actually, didn't know these knights would appear. That's funny. Dicier, but... Ooh. Sometimes you gotta be bold, because sometimes you get almost half a level of experience. It was. There's no denying that. I'm not even going to try to come up with an excuse for that. I did it just because I felt I could get away with it. Oh, poison lance, here, get out of here. Still don't want the boss to move, though, so, that's what these weapons are for. Look, I'm getting more experience. God, now who else is here? Cavalier, steel sword. That's not a worry at all. In fact, I'm gonna harass him like that. Okay, hopefully that just means that Minion took some bad rolls, some bad RNG, so Priscilla gets, hey, some magic. Anytime Priscilla gets magic is a good level in my book. Yes, I did mention that before, but it is worth repeating that Ninian and Nils have the exact same stats. They share stats and experience. Yeah. I think now it's finally time to... yeah, no, it's fine. Now I think it's time to start dealing with the enemy, get them lured into position. Maybe not have Matthew right there. Oh, well, shit. I think that's a more Raven-like level. I'm feeling like an oaf for not changing off the Armor Slayer. God. Alright. Now, I want to play this extremely carefully. Now Oleg will attack. He's got all that range. I still want to steal that hero crest off of him, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it. But I've got all these jerks in the way, too. before I actually do anything, I'm going to take another save state. So if things go south, that is fine. So what I'm thinking I could do is maybe if I just box him in. Like that severely hampers his range. And then for safety, well, first of all, I'll put this on. And use vulnerary. And I can put other units into position to attack. Eliwood can go... Where is it? Yeah. Right over here. Oh, I should have had Lynn take the extra move. This will be fine. I'm sure this will be fine. I'm 90% sure this will be fine. Ah, he's decided to go for the direct approach. Oleg, you fool. What were you thinking? Maybe he was thinking of protecting the goods. Alright. With that safely out of the way, save state again. No! God damn it. So, take that. Alright, now that that's done, now it's time for the easy part. Like, I could attack him directly. I could go for the killer blow. But, nah. I got lots of people who can do it. Since he's got the axe on, I should use sword. That would be the smart thing to do, so who could use the experience the most? Looking like Raven. This is true, Florina can get some extra experience in through Javelin, so you know what, that's a good call. Let's do... Oh, let's take advantage of support. With that 14 crit, there's a very legitimate chance that she would get the level. Or that she would get the crit. Yeah, Hector would finish him off. And that's really all it comes down to right now, is who do I want to get the kill? I kind of want Lynn to do it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll give it to Rebecca. Rebecca can take the kill. Yeah, guaranteed. Love it. See, I didn't need her to crit before. Alright, now at least give me something good. Alright. So that chapter went longer than it needed to, but I still think It was all for the best. Yeah, never complain about strength on an archer. That is true. I'm pretty sure she's got a lot of it. I'll have to, like, double check somewhere. Poor Hector. Oh, Hector's gonna get scolded by his big brother. Yeah, that is good. After all that's happened, it's good to see that Eliwood is of good cheer. Ah, yes, very noble. Well, look who it is. I believe she made yeah, that's fair. I believe Isadora here made an appearance at the start of Eliwood's campaign. She saw Eliwood and Marcus and Lowen, I guess. She saw them off, along with Eliwood's mother. Oh my god, does she? Yeah, Isadora here is joining up with the group now. She is a pre-promotes a paladin, and evidently she's worse than Marcus. Speaking of scenario, I don't think you were here last time, but I did find out and issue an apology to Marcus for thinking that he was not very good in this game. I didn't fully appreciate his high base stats, and that his growths are, even if they're not great, they're not terrible, which means that starting around this point of the game, if you use him, he'll level up pretty normally, and he'll be able to keep up, given his head start. Right. He's not the best there is, but he's still pretty good, all things considered. Alright, so with that out of the way, I am going to do this.